Today I have a really exciting video for you. I'm going to be unboxing my brand spanking new dehydrator. This week has mostly been market prep. I have a market coming up on Saturday, so I really wasn't expecting anything to come in the mail. I wasn't expecting, something like this. This bad boy was supposed to come in the middle of May, so it came yesterday, which was April 29th. So it came early, and I'm really excited to unbox it. It comes with a lot of fun stuff. So this is the Benchfoods Domestic Dehydrator. I purchased this off of Commercial Dehydrators Canada. It comes with, what you get? 1 premium 10 tray dehydrator, 10 stainless steel mesh trays, 1 stainless steel pan drip tray, 8 premium non-stick silicone mesh mats, 2 premium non-stick silicone solid mats, and 1 silicone oven mitt. So this is a 100% stainless steel dehydrator and is designed for ongoing home use with high efficiency forced air. So this is one of the quietest dehydrators apparently on the market. If I can find its specs, it states just how loud it is. Average noise level, 35 decibels, so it's very quiet. The dehydrator that I have been using is a plastic one. I haven't been liking that just because I am a little bit worried about what's been leaching into the foods that I've been dehydrating. And I've been waiting for this one to go on sale. This is an expensive dehydrator. It's normally $560. I got this, it's currently on sale right now for $329. I got this when it was back ordered, so I got an extra 10% off. It is now fully back in stock, so the back ordered 10% off is no longer available. But it is still on sale for an extra $230 off, so if anybody's interested, I will leave the link down below. But I'm going to crack open this guy. I'm going to open it with you guys. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. The first thing I'm going to make is beef jerky. And I'm also going to take you along for that ride. So we are going to crack open this. I should also mention this has free shipping across Canada. It has a 3-year commercial warranty. Quick and easy finances are available. And it also has a satisfaction guarantee for 120-day return policy. So really not that bad. So if you don't like it, if you trialed it, don't like it, you can send it back. If you can't afford it, or you can afford certain monthly payments, you have a finance option available. So they try to make it as accessible as possible. And also the warranty on it is really nice, because most commercial dehydrators or domestic dehydrators, they only have warranty for maybe up to a year. And this one I think is either 3 to 5 years. So definitely a better option. I'm going to crack open this guy and quit talking and take you along with me. It's a box within a box. Dehydrator out of the box that it shipped in, I wanted to point out some of the little key points that it says at the bottom here. So the first thing that it says is uniform drying without rotation. This is one of the biggest points that I got in purchasing the dehydrator, other than it being stainless steel, because I got really frustrated in constantly having to rotate my trays. So with the plastic dehydrator that I had in the past, say I wanted to dehydrate something overnight because it took a long period of time to dehydrate, I would have to wake up during the night to rotate my trays. It was a bit of a nuisance for me. I wanted something a little bit more convenient and easier on me something that I didn't have to set timers for constantly, that, you know, I could just set it and forget it. And that brings us to the next thing, which is an auto completion cooling cycle. So this thing cools itself down. It has, you know, functions in it that I can just set it and forget it. I don't have to worry about it. I can put in my time. I can put in my trays. I don't have to worry about rotating my trays. I don't have to worry about making sure that the dehydrator has cooled down before taking my trays out. It does it all for me, which is perfect. It's exactly what I need. It also has a time and temp memory function, which is really nice. If I'm doing something that I've done before in the past, I can just go in and it's got my time already set and my temp already set. So say I'm dehydrating herbs and it's an herb that I've done constantly before in the past and I don't want to go back and, you know, find the same temperature beforehand, it's already in my machine. It also has an automatic timer, which is really nice, and most machines do have an automatic timer, but you know, most machines do. It's a universal thing. It has an ambient 195 degree Fahrenheit and 1 degree adjustments, double walled heat insulation, so you don't have to worry about the machine getting too hot on the outside. It has ambient air mode function, and it is fully stainless steel construction. So it's also food grade of 304. So of course you don't have to worry about anything really leaching into your foods, which is what I was concerned about with my plastic dehydrator. So I'm gonna crack open this guy, take out all of our goodies that came in the box, and show you what's inside. Dehydrator out of the box. It looks beautiful. I was improper in stating that it doesn't get too hot on the outside. It is double walled insulated. However, it does have a sticker here at the top that says this surface has a high temperature and do not touch. So don't listen to me. But I am going to open this up with you guys and pull out all the goodies inside. Inside the dehydrator, we have a bag full of goodies. That includes our power cord, our adorable and ever so tiny silicone oven mitt. That's actually probably going to be really helpful to take the trays out. Our handle for adding to our dehydrator. And our user manual, which I believe, yeah, comes with dehydrating tips, pre-treatment of food, choosing your foods, food safety, so a bunch of tips in there. And then we have our drip tray, all of our wire mesh trays, and then these are our mats, more trays, and then 2 silicones. Or no, these are, which ones are these? I'll have to look at the sheet that tells us what came with what. But these ones are different from those. So let's get this set up. Right here is our on and off button. This is our adjust timer button. This is our adjust temperature button. This is our digital display. This increases our time and temperature, and this decreases our time and temperature. This whole section here is our control panel. These are our dehydrator racks, the dehydrator door, and our rubber feet underneath. So before I wash any of my trays, any of my liners, or anything like that, I'm going to run my dehydrator for a little while. It does state in the manual, before using for the first time, carefully unpack and remove the packaging of the food dehydrator. Before using your dehydrator for the first time, it is highly recommended to perform the burn-in process on your machine. So this means that we're just burning off anything that could be, sitting on the stainless steel. You do this with ovens, right? You get a new oven and you put it at a high temperature, you burn off anything that's in the oven. This will allow for any oils left behind during the manufacturing process to burn off and not affect your first batch of food. To do this, ensure your dehydrator is in a well-ventilated area, then increase the temperature to the maximum level. Run your machine at this level for up to 2 hours. Once you no longer smell oil or a burning odor, allow the dehydrator to fully cool and thoroughly wash all the walls and food trays with warm soapy water. Rinse and dry below the current ambient temperature. And then it also states all of the instructions that you can do for turning on your dehydrator, which we'll go through as well. And then it has a next section for food safety. It has a section for choosing foods, dehydrating tips, pre-treatment of foods, machine troubleshooting. It has also a section where you can scan a QR code and have access to 350 plus recipes. The included accessories. The beige mats are non-stick silicone solid mats, and the black ones are non-stick silicone mesh mats. So that's what I was confused on before. I didn't know which ones were which. And this company I was confused about before, whether it was a 3-year or a 5-year warranty. It is a 5-year warranty. It is a comprehensive warranty, which applies to all physical goods purchased from an official reseller of Benchfoods product lines. So let's get it cooking. If your dehydrator hasn't lit up with this blue light, there is a switch at the back of your dehydrator. Turn mine around so you can see. Right here, you just flick it so the straight line is on. And then your lights should come on. So now we're going to follow the operating instructions. So to turn on the machine, we're simply going to press the on-off button on the machine to turn it on. And that turned it on automatically. So to adjust the temperature, we're going to press the temp button, which is this button here. And then we're going to use the increase or decrease button to set the desired temperature. So because we are burning off anything that might be in the dehydrator, we want to set it to max temp. I believe 90 is the max temp, but I'm just gonna make sure. Maybe it's 99. No, 90. Okay, apparently you can press down. Let's do that next time. If you want it at the highest temp, you can just press down instead of pressing up to go all the way. Next, we wait until the temperature display stops flashing to confirm the temperature. If we choose to, we can change the temperature scale from Fahrenheit to Celsius and vice versa by holding down the temp button, which I believe I will do. Fahrenheit. So that is definitely warming up. I'm gonna crack open some windows just because this might burn off some stuff and make it smell in here. And we're gonna let this go for about 2 hours. And yeah, this little buggy is quite nice. I'm quite pleased with it. And I'm excited to do some beef jerky. So the dehydrator is just finished doing its 2-hour heat and it's cooled down. It's still a little bit warm to the touch. So I'm just gonna let it cool off, and then I'm gonna take the trays out, give them a quick wash, and wash down the inside of the machine. And then it is ready to go to start whatever I please to dehydrate. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.